Good evening, Professor Genesee. It's actually about 1 a.m. right now. Finishing up Unit 2, Unit 2, Project 5 for you with Google Earth. So right now we're actually zoomed into Mount Prospect, Illinois, which is where I am right now. But one of the things that I've always wanted to do is explore France, specifically the Eiffel Tower. So I thought this project would be a good way to do that, I guess. So let's check out the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. There we go. There we go. Okay, great. So the Eiffel Tower, located at 75007 Paris, France. So the street that's going over here above the Eiffel Tower is actually, I'm going to butcher the name, but I believe it's pronounced Puy Brenly. And this street right here is the street that's actually behind the Eiffel Tower. It's considered to be Avenue Gustave Eiffel. Now, the interesting thing about the street itself there is actually named for the creator of the Eiffel Tower. So the Eiffel Tower was actually designed by a French engineer. His name was Gustave Eiffel, or Eiffel. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but he's the one who actually commissioned it. He specialized in metallic buildings. So the Eiffel Tower was actually completed in 1889 for the Paris World Exhibition, and it was completed in 2 years by about 132 workers and 50 engineers. Now, when the Eiffel Tower was actually finished, it was considered to be the tallest building in the world, which unfortunately today doesn't really have that title anymore. But let's zoom in here, see what we can get, especially if we can get on the street view, shall we? There we go. The whole thing gets. There we go. So we are actually on Avenue Gustave Eiffel, the main entrance for the Eiffel Tower. So we have a beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower from over here. Yeah, Google Maps or Google Earth is sort of not being so friendly today. It's a little finicky. But if we look behind here, we have a beautiful park. There's actually two lakes. I don't know if we can get over there. They're actually a little farther out, but they're perpendicular. They're actually, I'm sorry, on the side of the Eiffel Tower, not the lake. So they're actually on the side over here, which you really can't see. But there's a little cafe over here for drinks and sandwiches if you're in the park. A lot of street vendors, obviously, just doing their thing. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty fun day. The Eiffel Tower, beautiful weather, beautiful park. You can't go wrong. Highly would recommend it if you're ever in the area. But let's go ahead and exit the street view from this side really quickly. Take a look at the other side. So this is the main side right here, obviously. It's not the main entrance. It's technically considered to, I guess, be the back of the Eiffel Tower, which is pretty interesting. But we have the lake over here. It's got some boats. Good times. Now let's check out Chicago, Illinois, shall we, really quickly? Good old DePaul University. There we go. DePaul, the School of Music, as it's highlighted on my screen. Zoom in a little. So here's DePaul. We have the soccer field, baseball field, all the good old fields. Have the CTA stop and the main building. So really quickly, let's zoom in on Clifton, right over here. The reason why I choose Clifton is I'm actually a philosophy major professor, and I spend a lot of my time in that building. So there we go. There's good old DePaul, the streets, summertime, can't beat it. And there's Clifton, the good old philosophy building where I spend most of my time these days. And DePaul University. Alright then.